No, you got to come closer to me, babe.
Why don't you come closer to me?
Because it's always about you trying to get closer to me.
I don't know. You got to work for it.
All right, look. The chair doesn't. I'm too heavy. The chair doesn't move when I'm sitting on it.
Jeez.
All right, it is recording. All right, hey, well, we don't have an introduction or anything for this because this is new.
Welcome to the base vlog.
Base vlog. Video log. Yeah, base video.
We can work on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. All right, anyway, well, I had a random question I was going to ask you. You know, you and I used to do videos together back when we were here at Australian Muscle the Gym.
Yep.
And you would always be like, you'd hide off to the side of the camera because you didn't want to be in it.
Oh my God, I was so shy.
Yeah. I think one of them was about conscious eating.
Yes.
Where it was like, how do you like digest food and stuff? Like, obviously your body just automatically is going to do it. But you were like, no, you got to take your time with eating. And
yeah. I still believe in that. However, I won't lie, with 3 kids, I'm eating while standing
just get it
and
in.
feeding children. So
yeah,
I wouldn't say I mindful eat.
You're right, a micro grazer.
Yeah, I have to. I'm eating my salad, attending to children. I don't really get a lot of me time anymore to sit and chew slowly.
No, we don't have a lot of me time, us time at the moment. Life's busy.
Life's crazy, yeah.
Well, that was leading into my question that I was going to ask you. So, like, you've been competing. When was the first time you competed?
2008.
Shit.
I know, I'm a dinosaur.
You are a dinosaur. Shit.
I was competing before it was even a bikini category properly. It wasn't even like a proper category. I don't even think that anyone...
I think they just called it fitness or something, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like some weird theme where I think I was like a cowgirl. There was like, everyone had themed
you
outfits.
You came out with a cap gun. How the sport has changed.
Oh, it's almost embarrassing thinking back.
So it's changed a lot since you've been in it. But now, obviously, like you had a bit of a hiatus from competing, obviously, when you became a mum. Mm-hmm. But then how has it been for you competing now that you are a mum? Like what would be the most difficult part of the process now then, now that you're a mum?
Well, the difficult part is the juggling. Mm-hmm. However...
You mean of juggling time?
Juggling, yeah, like getting to the gym, breastfeeding, because I've breastfed all my kids.
Yeah,
right
still
up
are.
until, I've been breastfeeding for 3.5 years. The challenges of it are also the reasons I wanted to do it. So it's a funny question. So
well, you twice now since being a mum, you've competed twice, right?
Yeah,
both of them were about 6 months after birthing our children.
Yeah, it's really weird because I feel so good after childbirth. Like I'm always just like on a high. I don't know. I think maybe having a natural birth and all the hormones, and I get lean really easily. Like that's never been an issue.
Well, look, not a lot of people six months after having a baby have a physique where they look like they could compete.
Yeah.
So what did you do during your pregnancy to make sure that you were able to do something like that?
Well, I just lived my normal lifestyle. Like I have always been a healthy eater, as you know.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
I never was like super sick during pregnancy, so I mostly was able to eat salads and, still lots of veggies and
a few
plant-based
fooded
protein.
versions along the way?
The first 12 weeks I was a little bit fussier, but each pregnancy was a bit different. So with Tyler, like I loved salads, everything with lemon juice, fresh. I actually felt really sick if I ate anything like deep fried or overly carby. So
you don't eat that stuff anyway.
I know.
If I eat it, I've got to secretly eat it so you don't judge me.
Oh my God, one time, I gotta say, one time Sam comes home, this is like many, many years ago.
It's been like 10
when I was
ago.
like a pretty extreme healthy eater. And I
still
think just
are.
naturally people think I'm judging, but I'm not judging. You do you. But I hear Sam at the door, so I go and open the door and I hear like this rustling, and then I open the door, see Sam, and he literally launches his Hungry Jacks. It was like a reflex. He launches it out of his hands. It's like as soon as he saw me, he wasn't even in control. I was like, what are you doing?
The backstory to that was I went to the shop, I had to buy groceries, and I was like, I'm hungry. So I got a Hungry Jack's burger or something or other. And then I was going into our driveway and I stopped, and the bin's at the back of our house, and I'm like, shit, I can't just leave it in the car. What I'll do is I'll leave it by the door, and in the morning I'll put it in the actual trash. And then you came in to open the door and you never
I
opened
heard you
the
was being all
door.
polite. I'll get the door for him.
No. So I was like,
you thought I'd judge you so much.
shit, and threw
And
it.
there were plenty of times I saw Macca's or Hungry Jack's underneath your car seats. This is before being vegan too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though.
Bulking season.
I think I just becomes people's conscience.
Yeah, you do.
Like as in like, oh, you eating all healthy, now it makes me feel bad. But I'm like, I'm not even doing or saying anything.
That's what
like,
now I've become for a lot of my clients.
Yeah.
They're secretly watching to see if I'm around. Like, oh no, he's somewhere.
Oh, but yeah, getting back to, during pregnancy, I've always stayed active. Yeah, okay, there were periods where my energy was flat, but mostly I would go to the gym every morning. I would go at the capacity that my body would allow me to in terms of my energy and my strength. But I think I've always just been a routine person. So I think that's what really helped me is I never got out of routine. So I never really then had to get things going again. Like, yes, during the postpartum, first couple of weeks, I did, a lot of things help my pelvic floor and my, bringing my core back together.
Yep.
But mostly I was back at the gym pretty quickly, but sensibly.
Yeah, well,
you're
also
everyone's
not
got to know their
normal.
own body, yeah.
Not a lot of people 6 months after are able to compete. So, like, I'm assuming you also copped a lot of crap online, maybe from other people that have seen you and gone like, "No way, you can't do that." Or
I remember after Ryland, one person said I couldn't have built muscle during pregnancy, and I don't actually think that's the case because I was heaps stronger with Ryland. And I'd had a DEXA scan as well, like after that, and I had built muscle. So I was really, my first pregnancy, I was my most strong, and I probably maybe pushed it a bit more. But the second two, I did struggle, like my strength, but I just kind of kept moving and that. So I think I was able to, I think what allowed me to do it is I was able to maintain my muscle.
Yeah.
Then postpartum, I was able to grow muscle because obviously I had my DEXA scans to compare, and when I got on stage this time, I was about 1.5 kilos heavier in muscle than when I competed 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to see that I had
Making
also
gains.
made progress. Yeah. And honestly, what made me want to compete is I just wanted a goal for me. Like, I think pregnancy and postpartum can be very isolating. So I've loved just being around community, and it gave me just that extra motivation to get to the gym, be around my friends. My friends often were competing, and it was nice to be part of that journey. I never get obsessed with competing, but it was just nice to know I was doing a goal for me because I wasn't working. I wasn't doing anything else. And it was just something that was exciting. And it made me feel like I still had a little part. Like having 3 kids, you lose a lot of yourself and your time. So having a goal like that was like, this is just a little bit of me I'm holding on to and just doing for myself.
Yeah.
It felt good.
Yeah, no, that's
And I think
fair.
that's why I never got postpartum, because I've always just done the things that have kept my mental health and my body in a good place.
And do you think competing has now changed for you in like what you expect from the outcome when you do compete now then?
Yeah, like the first time I got back up on stage had been 6 years from when I'd competed before. And, I'd left competing on a good note. On a high, I'd done pretty well. And
it was IFBB Spain, wasn't it? Was that your last show?
The Arnold's, yeah. So I represented Australia at the Arnold's in Spain. So that for me was like, that's about as high as I can envision myself going. So then to come back to the stage 6 years later, like I think you just naturally put pressure that I don't want to come back and do shit.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
But then I had to be okay with I'm now a mum of 2 kids the first time, and I need to get my ego out of it, because if I'm competing just to do well or for people to think I'm still good, then I would be doing it for the wrong reason. So I just had to be okay with, yes, I feel this way, but I can't let that dictate me getting on stage or not, because I think that's probably what held me back doing it in the past. It's like, I don't want to come and it's so competitive now and the girls are amazing. I don't want to put myself out there and, be really, not shit. I shouldn't even say that, but not at the level that I had previously been.
You've also had some other different bodily changes that have happened during also from when you used to compete to then now competing, which is you've had your implants.
Yep, so I've had breast implants removed.
Yes, so even with that, so like previously when you competed, you used to have implants, which obviously changes the shape of your physique slightly.
Yeah, especially because you lose your boobs when you're losing body fat.
Well, yeah, unfortunately you can't spot reduce, so it's like, please
And
let me stay.
Never had boobs anyway. However, everyone thought I had fake boobs because Glam Fit, not that I'm promoting them. Or
They do a great job, yeah.
I am promoting them, but I'm not a promoter.
You're promoting them, it's fun.
But they do such an amazing job of those bikinis. There is so much padding in mine that I don't even know how they created boobs because I really don't have much boobs, as you know.
They're still boobs.
Heaps of people thought I had put my implants back in. But no, that was just the bikinis, just really hoisted them up.
Did you feel better competing with not having implants compared to implants?
I don't think I really
overthought
different? It. No, I think I was just really impressed with how my
looked
bikinis looked and made them appear. So
thank you, Glamfit. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. You're good at what you do.
Oh, well, that's wicked.
Yeah.
Are you look, I know like we're old, but we're young. Competing's still on the cards eventually and stuff, right?
Well, we keep saying we want to do it together.
Yeah.
And actually, rewinding, the reason I competed was because you said, I really miss when we used to compete together.
Yeah, it's always
That
fun.
was the seed that got planted.
Well, if a relationship can last through bodybuilding prep, then it can last through anything.
Yeah. So that actually, that's interesting actually now that I think about it. It was something that really brought us together and we had this goal and it was fun and we would support each other because I don't think we've ever struggled comp prepping together. I don't actually think we've had...
No, not really. Get the hell out of the kitchen. That's my space. I need to make my food.
Most people have.
Yeah.
So, but then so we were prepping, but all your shows got cancelled because of COVID. So in the end, we didn't even get to compete together.
That first one, yeah.
Which is why then I did it the second time. Because
Yeah.
then we actually got to do it together and we went to nationals together. So that was
So,
nice.
so you'll do it again with me?
Yeah. Well,
Sweet.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
Well, I'm hoping to start pulling my finger out and doing what's necessary now.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. All right, cool.
No more Hungry Jacks?
No more Hungry Jacks. The Rebel Whoppers are really good, but they're also really bad.
Yeah, they make comp prep a little bit challenging.
Yeah, they can do. All right, well, that's all I've really
wrap?
got. Yeah, that's all I got for you, really.
Cool. Thanks.
Well, yeah, good.
Well, I'll stop it.
Yeah, all right. Well, no, that's it. See you later.
Thanks, guys.
Wait, hold on. Well, if you have any questions about, I guess, we don't even have a title for what we're doing today. We were just chatting.
Well, with the base.
The base. So, like, look, well, then it could be anything because you're really good at like hormone stuff and blood work stuff and gut things and meditation-y stuff and all of those different facets.
Over here.
You really are. Like, oh, I'm studying this now. Oh, now I'm doing this. All right. Okay,
I had
babe.
my mum time. I'm ready to do things.
Well, if you've got any questions about that stuff, then shoot us a message and surely we
on
can
our Instagram or personally,
can help us with some information to give to you guys, as well as with competing side of things. So yeah, let's see how this continues.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.